afternoon. What's new? Me, I've just been at a number of innovation forums within an organisation and within an economic setting. And look, the problem at the moment for many organisations is there are so many possible innovations, so many sources of ideas. How do you actually create an environment where you have continuous connection with your stakeholders, whether external or internal, to hear those ideas, to judge those ideas, to merit those ideas, to hold the respect and interest, communication with your stakeholders? Big problem. I think that there are some solutions out there. If you look at the structure and approach in problem management, from the ITIL set of standards, from various other sources, where you have a mechanism where people can encourage to constantly put their ideas in, but ideas not just as a suggestion box of drop a piece of paper with some scribble on it through a hole, but to actually engage themselves in the problem, in the solution they're recommending, in the ecosystem of what it is that needs to exist to put it forward. So, in the simplest case, they're not just putting an idea, but they're putting the business case that sits behind the idea, the risk assessment of what happens if we do nothing in this environment. They're putting the whole package up as an idea, as a problem into the system, and they're getting some buy-in to it. In a broader sense, they're saying this is where we can start. This is the first step along the journey that we should be taking. They're putting their ideas with some thought. They're becoming themselves engaged and champions of their own ideas, with the idea that they may well move along with the life and through the life cycle of their idea from the outset. Gives you a chance to potentially, if you're looking at those ideas come through, to merge some of them, to bring some of the people together, to take a networking and facilitation role in bringing together some of these ideas, let them form their own communities, to knock some of the raw edges off them, to amalgamate them, to get some greater vision, to give them some of the hurdles that they need to clear, to take it from an idea in isolation to an idea in community. It sounds a bit theoretical, but in practice it can be quite simple. Through process, through structure, through all the things that we're familiar with. We've got to find these methods of hearing, engaging, taking these ideas, forming these communities, and promoting the activity that we're looking for.